This is one of the best tips I could ever give anybody. There's two things that you're selling. It's not mutually exclusive, but at one point you're either selling a product or you're selling an offer. Sometimes you're selling both. Two most powerful things in marketing, in my opinion, are number one, free because of risk, and lifetime. Lifetime is something that says, you know, I can just get this over with. It'll never hurt me again. And I own this for life. If you have a software, as soon as you tell people that they can have it for life, you're now selling an offer. And people are now buying the benefits that are attached to the software. Once you take the lifetime away and it's now $9.97 a year or $99 a month, the only thing that I'm selling you is my software. I have to now make a case for my software and why it's better than everybody else. You might even have another platform. Somebody might say to you, why'd you buy that? Look, I'm already an XYZ user, but you know, as it was on AppSumo, it's $99 a month. It was a lifetime deal for $297. I said, you know, let me just get that out of the way. Maybe they'll grow this thing into something. So that lifetime deal allows you to say things like, pay once, never make another payment to us or anybody else to do what you need to do ever. Mm-hmm. And so now that's what people contemplate. So you take away the lifetime and the offer is drastically different. The only thing that you can now do is, in perpetuity value versus the software.
Interesting. Well, I have several thoughts on that. One is that you opened the market of buyers.
Yeah.
So instead of, you illustrated it just now, but instead of them saying, should I take this service or this service, and them ruminating about the choice of what they're going to get locked into, they're like, yeah, well, fuck it. I mean, this is a one-time purchase. So if I don't choose to use it later, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
So I'll put it to you this way. My competitor, Russell Brunson, good friend, he has ClickFunnels 2.0 coming out at the time that we're talking today. If I were to say to you or to some people, you know, are you going to use it? Maybe you're using a platform or not or whatever, and it's $299 a month. At this point, you're talking about, is it the right platform for you? Right? Even if you're not using it, maybe you have your own designer, your own coder. Suddenly somebody, and this isn't true, like, but somebody comes up to you and goes, hey, listen, I heard that Russell's going to be doing an introductory thing, like for the first 1,000 people, you're going to get a lifetime account for $3,000. Instantly, some little dopamine just went off in your head. This fear of missing out. Yep. It's going away, and you're going to be like, you know what, dude? If I could get that for lifetime, even if I never use it, I'm going to be happier that I got it. So it has nothing to do with the software. And now, with Groove, if I get you in the lifetime, you get in, you fall in love with the software. Yeah. Well, I have to do that. I still have a SaaS company that, for all the recurring, to make sure that they love the software. And now I'm getting users. Yeah. Hey, dude, I didn't realize how good this software was. I never was in there. It's fantastic. And word of mouth, all these things fuel growth.
Well, the other thing that you brought up, so a couple things. One is the idea of using it as a launch, as a funding source is super interesting. But the other is when you look at the LTV of a client, and you kept talking about, you know, waiting a year, waiting 2 years, waiting 3 years. But what you didn't illustrate that is equally or more significant in my eyes is whether that user is ever going to get to 3 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So really, when you look at most recurring products, not necessarily a business that or a software that people run their company out of, but most recurring offers online in many categories, even though they're a subscription, they fall at 3, 4, 5 months.
Absolutely.
And so if you're selling the LTV that is the equivalent of 24 months, like you're capturing
on day one.
Yep.